Today I have kind of a random project that I want to work on, and it is that of a crochet beaded lizard. It's not going to focus, but I will put one right here. Look at the beauty of it. So I decided that I don't want to use a pattern because I don't want to buy one. And I haven't checked if there's a free one. This is easy enough for me to figure out by myself. Let me show you what we're working with. Hobby Lobby, babes, Hobby Lobby. We got pink for the main color. It's Cozy Rosy. This is Teddy. I have this, which I already had. This blue in Baby Jade. And this color for the eyes. This is for the string, by the way. Hey, another video with voiceover Cassie. 2 in a row, can you believe it? Some of y'all are like, yay, I love her. And some of y'all are like, ugh, I hate people who work at the bank. Shh, I work at the bank. Here is $1. I don't know. I do not know. But I thought I would explain how I made the beads, just in case you, I don't know, have some inkling of inspiration and you're like, you know what I want to do tonight? I want to crochet a beaded lizard. Because hey, we've all been there. I'm there right now. So pretty much I started with a slip knot, of course, and then chained 8. And I did 2 rounds of single crochet in a circle. And this was just because you can do as many rows as you want, but I wanted it to be a similar height to width ratio as regular beads. So that's sort of why I chose that, but you can do whatever you want. The day that I filmed this, that I started the project, was actually my first day of class. Now, I have some sad news, some sorrow tales. First world problems. I did film a Get Ready With Me for my first day. If you did not know, this is my last semester of college, graduating in the spring here. I did film it. However, I'm not sure it'll see the light of day. You know, I started editing it and I was like, ugh, no, it just did not slay, okay? I was tired, I was anxious, I was all of these things, and I started editing it and I was like whispering the whole time, and I didn't, when I was talking, I was whispering, but I didn't talk that much. And it's a bummer. I don't know, maybe eventually I'll post it, but I don't know, because it just didn't hit. It didn't hit, and I'm really sad about that because I love documenting all of that stuff on my accounts. I love looking back at that stuff, and this is actually a really good segue because I just last week posted a video about me, grieving the loss of my beloved dog, and I got comments that are like, you filmed this and posted it. Yes, I did, and let me tell you why. I document everything. I film everything, and most of the things I film, I post. Why? Because I need to remember everything, and this is kind of like a mental health segue. If you did not know, I have anxiety and depression. Got diagnosed about 2.5 years ago, so I'm what I like to believe I'm far in my journey, and I've come a really long way. But at the beginning, there were a lot of emotions, most of which were really confusing. I didn't understand them, what they were, why they were there, and I also didn't feel like they were valid, because there are people out there who have way worse struggles than what I have. But now that I'm 2 years into this, I've very quickly learned that you can't think like that. So documenting my emotions, it's 2 things. It's me being selfish and me being selfless, and I'm very aware that those are 2 very contradicting statements. It's selfish because I'm doing it for myself. I am doing it so that I myself can recognize the emotions that I have, what they mean, where they come from, and allow myself to realize that they are allowed and that they're valid, while also selflessly showing people who maybe are at the beginning of their journey and, you know, are not able to see the light at the end of the tunnel yet, because believe me, I know that when you're in it, it doesn't feel like it's ever going to end, ever. So being able to show people that it does end and you will one day understand what is going on inside of your mind, I think it's a really important thing to do. And I'm just really proud of myself for how far I've come. And we're going to talk more about that in a little bit, but first, let's do a check-in on our project. So honestly, I think this is going to be a really quick project because I was working on this last night for maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, and we're already done the majority of the beads. So pretty much, I just used like single crochets. I'm sure I explained it in the voiceover, but they're really cute. I tried to just make it up as I went. Again, I'm not following any kind of pattern or anything. I'm just looking at a picture and seeing what I can come up with. So I have all of the pink ones done, which is the majority of the beads. I was gonna do like more calculations, but our Wi-Fi on campus is really, really bad right now. I don't know what's going on with that, but so I have 27 of these. All the ends are weaved in and cut and everything. So these are literally ready to go. So that's the majority, and then I just have to make 2 for the eyes, 12 for the feet, and 9 for the accent color on the body. So let's just get right back to work, shall we? We're back. So in this video clip here, this is my second day of school, and the girl that you're looking at right now did not know what was about to happen to her. The next day, she would be getting some really awful news about the rapid decline of her dog's health. I am speaking in the third person because it's helping me not burst into tears. But having this project, and obviously I finished this project before I even, found out about that, but crocheting in general, creating in general, is such an incredible form of escape for me. So being able to make things and then document me making them is like the best combination of 2 of the biggest releases for me, and it helps me to feel so free. And I am just absolutely in love with it. I've been pretty much, as you might be able to guess, creating things nonstop since I've found out, and since it all happened, and it's been helping me. I'm not gonna say it's made it all better, but I don't know how I would have, gone through it and handled, I'm still grieving, but handled the beginning flood of emotions without the distraction and without the ability to just pretty much flip it off and forget about it for an hour or 2. I just love it, which is why I, opened my Etsy shop. I would really love it if you could support me by shopping my Etsy. I would love it. If you have anything that you would like me to make and list on there, I would definitely do it. Please just leave me a comment or send me a DM or something. I'll have the link to my Etsy in my description box down below. It would mean the absolute world to me. Seriously, I can't believe I started crocheting 2.5 years ago. It was literally when I found out that I had depression and all of that was, happening all at once, and I was so confused. So what did I do? I picked up a hobby, and it was crochet. And so I think that's also another reason I link so much therapy and therapeutic feelings towards crocheting in general, just because it helped me. It saved me in a time of need. I know this is like heavy. This is like deep talk right now. But I don't know. I just think it's important to talk about these things. This is me crocheting the string. I just did chains and then went all along the chains with a single crochet to thicken it up. But yeah, it's been nice chatting. Let's build our lizard. Let's do it. it is now time for the most exciting part, really. I have all of my beads. I made my rope off camera just because I needed to do some math. Let me explain how I figured out what length I was gonna do for this. This is like the string that's gonna bead all the beads together. Now, I don't know if the length is perfect, but I found a little tutorial on how to make a regular beaded lizard out of real beads. And in that tutorial, it says that the string needs to be 24 inches long. So then I did some research on the bead sizes, and those like average classic beads are about 6 millimeters tall. So like the height of the bead is 6 millimeters by 9 millimeters, but I don't really care about the width. It's just the height is 6 millimeters. Now I estimated that my beads are probably about an inch, so then I converted that to millimeters. So 1 inch is 25.4 millimeters. If you divide 25.4 millimeters by 6 millimeters, you get 4.23 repeated. Multiplying that by the 24, which is the length of the string, to get 101.6 inches for the length that I needed. So we're gonna see how the length of that works, but now it's time to put it together, and I'm really nervous. I hope this string is like a good length. And if it's not, I hope there's an easy solution to that. First, it says that we're gonna fold it in half like this. Oh, it wants me to like lay it out. Should I? I should. Let's hold on. Okay, this is gonna be kind of hard because it's so long, like it covers like my entire bed, if you can see. Yes, it worked. Okay. It's so cute. Okay. This project was so much fun because I loved how quick it was. It was such a nice quick workup, so I would definitely recommend it to you. Look at our cute guy. Oh my goodness. Now, I had never made a beaded lizard before. I don't know, I feel like it's kind of, is it niche? I was born in 2004, maybe it's like an early 2000s thing. I was just too young for it. So I had no idea how to formulate the beaded lizard, but luckily I just looked it up and there's like 1,000 tutorials on it. You literally can follow just the regular how to make a beaded lizard for this. And it came out absolutely amazing. I love it. I think it's so cute and soft as well. So here is the final product. It is finished. Are you ready for the finished product? It's cute. Here she is. I'm a little annoyed by it because I should have tightened this more, but just pretend. We can pretend. It's really annoying me though, so I'll probably stitch them together, but so cute. It's so random. Like, what do I do with this? But that's our little crochet project all done. I mean, it probably took me less than 8 hours in total, so not bad. Anyways, I think she's really cute. I'm gonna name her Melba. And that's it. That's it for this week's video. That's it. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe for more just like this one. And if you really like me, make sure you follow me on all of my other social medias at Cassidy Lee Quinn on TikTok, at Cassidy Lee Quinn on Instagram, and go shop my closet at Cassidy Lee on Depop, and go shop my Etsy at by Cassidy Lee on Etsy. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you around. Bye.